So I think I need to correct myself a little bit. I don't think I've said anything that's necessarily like completely wrong, but I think I have gotten over my skis a little bit in emphasizing the importance of the Israel-Palestine question in the New York mayoral race. It is absolutely true that in the 2 weeks leading up to Zoran Mamdani's stunning success in winning the Democratic nomination for mayor. In the primaries, it is absolutely true that his opponents tried to make Israel a huge, huge deal. Um, and I think that may have played a role, certainly played a role in turning me towards Mamdani. But I think that kind of is unfair to Mamdani. It's unfair to Brad Lander, who is a big supporter of Israel and whose support was vital in making Mamdani as successful as he was. And I think it's actually honestly unfair to Israel supporters because it's not. It is unfair to take the extreme tweets of vicious bigots like David Frum or Bill Ackman, who are vicious bigots, as representative of all supporters of Israel. That is unfair. And it's also really unfair to Mamdani because Mamdani is a young, compelling, attractive candidate who's actually tried pretty hard to not talk about his Israel views during this election. What he has been really, really focused on is something that I believe that Democrats across this country should be more focused on, which is the way that our sort of hyper capitalist, Reaganite, pro business fundamentalist approach has failed a lot of New Yorkers. He is rigorously focused on the costs of living and what it takes to afford housing and healthcare and education in this country. And I think that the resonances of that in Mamdani's campaign were far more important than the fact that he was brave enough to not go back on earlier statements he had made about Israel and Palestine. Certainly, that was important for me, but I think some of the comments I've gotten that have said that I make Israel this race to be too much about Israel are probably accurate. So yeah, I wanted to issue that correction, while also calling Bill Ackman and David Frum vicious bigots. So anyway, have a great day.